Hi Collective, welcome to the channel, Cosmic Divine Dreamer. Hi everyone. So we're going to do a love reading and see what the current energies are. I was just getting ready to start the reading and a saw started going off and I was like, isn't that how it always goes when something you're trying to share is extremely beautiful? If you work with tarot enough and do enough readings, you know that when you have these distractions that come right when you're trying to start a reading, that it is very much, trying to stop you from giving the reading. Isn't that funny? But I was like, you know what, I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to close the window. It's really beautiful. I like the lighting that's coming in and all of that. I'm going to give the reading anyway. So if you hear the song in the background, that's what it is. All right, so right away, Star card. I'd already pulled out 4 cards actually, and I was like, you know what, no, I need to do a recording with this one, right? And the Knight, so I'm going off of what I split. And let's see here. What is going on? Shh. Alright, let's see what is going on with the current energies. I feel guided to the Cosmic Slumber Tarot too. And we have this eclipse that we are days away from it's going to be the lunar solar eclipse in the Sun of Taurus, right? So it's interesting. Yeah, look. Ace of Cups and 3 of Wands. That is one of the 2 of the 4 cards that I pulled out. 6 of Torches. Did you see how that just happened? Wow. The 3 of Torches flew off and the 6 of Torches. So this is victory, success, admiration. What I'm getting is maybe you have somebody off at the distance that's watching you, that has their eye on you. Yeah, this was the King of Pentacles that came out as well. With the 4 cards that I just pulled. There's a strong King of Pentacles energy. And that's like an entrepreneur, businessman, somebody very successful, right? So, wow. All right, let's see. Let's find out more. Show me a Queen of Cups. I like to take a look at what I'm drawn to, right? But let's get them out in the spread. Okay, so fine. What is that? Wow, we got 2 5s. 5 of Swords, 5 of Torches. Major changes. And this is conflict. This is fighting. Something has been quite the battle. Somebody, like, look, they're going up a mountain there, right? Somebody's looking down an enemy here. Let's get more out and then I'll start. Yeah, look, 7 of Torches. Somebody has really been needing to establish boundaries, has really been having to battle against whatever this is, these energies. There's been a lot of I'm getting like spiritual warfare, but a lot of that's unseen. This is like physical fighting, battling, conflict. Princess of Torches. Okay, and we could suit younger energy. These are the pages in this deck. Wow, things have been unbalanced. Temperance is reversed. The Chariot. I feel things have not been going very well for you with all this battling and fighting. You've been like waiting for peace and harmony, right? This is something that's getting ready to change. Let me tell you what, because these eclipses, they can be very, very chaotic before they level out. And often when things are so chaotic, right, it's like when you're going through the Tower moment, and afterwards is when you get the clearing, right? It's like sometimes you see why it happened, why it had to happen, why so much chaos. But like in the moment, you don't realize that something's closing out. Look, 2 of Cups. This is a very powerful soulmate connection, lover connection. But see, what I'm getting is you had to level up for this. You had to rise above this battle and this conflict. This was like the devil, like the enemy was like coming after you, trying to like block you, distract you, stop you. Wow, yeah, look, and you could have been going through a major transformation, Dark Night of the Soul with the Death card and the Knight. There's a bonus to this deck, right? There's day and there's night, right? And what's interesting is, you know, you can put them for however you want them. I know the book has got its own interpretation, but, you know, with major eclipse and the lunar, right? A big influence on the emotions and feelings, right? So I'm getting, there's just a major release that is going on here. You know, it took a lot of strategy, or somebody's really been strategizing at keeping you down, is what I'm getting there. And the death card here is definitely major transformation going on here. There's that King of Pentacles right back out. It's interesting. It's underneath the Seven of Torches, but it's also next to the Two of Cups. So either this is this lover coming in, or this is somebody you're needing to stand up against, right? Prince of Swords came right back out. They're watching you. Let me tell you what. That, because I was still even talking about this King of Pentacles, right? Wow. They're watching you. They're strategizing how to come in. They probably see what's going on here. Two of Swords. Yeah, a tough decision needs to be made here, right? Twos are definitely about decisions. Yeah, Four of Swords. There's a Tower. I was going to say earlier, I'm surprised we haven't seen the Tower moment with all these fives and the sevens. And there it is. Like I said, for some of you, like, you're going through this Tower moment, you don't even realize it. Or maybe, I don't want to say it this way, maybe like the worst isn't to come yet. So like, sometimes it's like when things are very bad, then you are like, yep, I'm going through a Tower moment. But sometimes it's little things, you don't realize that's already happening. You know, it's like, this is what I feel like is happening right now. The Tower is, look, and this is like the Divine. This is my deck where the hands of the Divine are pushing a Tower over. You could feel like you're falling out of this Tower and going through all of this stuff mentally or whatever. But it's like, once the Tower falls, then I feel there's going to be like a release, you know. It's like I'm going to give one of my personal things, because talking about the Chariot here, you know, some people refer to the Chariot, you know, as a vehicle and things like that, but movement is required here. It was like when I decided that I had to get out of my situation where I was sharing a house and a car and resources and finances with others, and I knew it wasn't working out, and, you know, we co-signed the vehicle together. Well, we'd acquired the vehicle together, whatever, and the house and all of that. And I knew that to get out of the situation that I had to release and let go of everything, right? But it's like leading up to that point, it was a struggle, because it was like I would make the payments, and then it would be, oh, if you don't do this, you know, I'm going to do a voluntary repossession. You know, so then I was always stressed out if that was going to happen, and there was a lot of worry. And then when I was having to fix up the vehicle and put work into it, I'm like, is it worth doing this? Because what if they surrender, and all this stress? And then they actually got really upset, was drinking one night, and I wouldn't take them out in the car drinking because I don't condone that. And then they went and slashed the tires, and I had to fix it. Just all this mess and this headache with this car, whatever. I'm like, this isn't right. And but at the same time, like, I didn't know how to get out of the situation or whatever. But when I finally, like, decided, like, I was going to give up or whatever, like, I told the Divine that I wanted. And then the voluntary repossession happened, but I had already made up my mind that I was giving it up or whatever. But what I'm getting at is, maybe it's time for me to tell a story. Maybe some of you have been in a situation where you've shared vehicles or whatever, like... You know, like, and this was a family member. I don't want to call it who it was, but this is a family member, right? And so, like, yeah. Be careful dealings and stuff with family or whatever. But, I mean, anybody really. But what I'm getting at is, like, when I finally released and let it go and the car was gone, I had such a huge release. I mean, I've never not had a vehicle before. But I was like, I'll figure it out, right? At least I don't have to deal with all of the stress and all of the worry and all of the anxiety and all of the constant on my mind. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was taking up so much of a toll on me, right? That once it was gone, so... I didn't even realize, like, a lot of the Tower up until leaving that was just all of the spiritual warfare and the attacks on the car and everything. But to me, like, when the tower would have fallen, it would have been the moment the car was gone. And at that moment, like, I didn't know when it was going to go. I had no notice whatsoever, right? I was lucky that we got time to get my daughter's car seat and stroller out of the car, you know. But, like, I didn't have groceries bought. I didn't have, you know, those things. But I figured it out, right? I figured out how to order, you know, and figured out how to do Lyft for the first time to get around, you know, and things like that. So, you know, I'm explaining this for somebody. Maybe for some of you, you're getting ready to, you know, maybe that's what I'm talking about. Maybe for some of you are getting ready to lose your car, your home. I mean, don't think that just as I'm talking about it, but for some of you, you may. And I know it can be very scary because I remember thinking too, like, I knew I had to give up my home and my car, right? And I was like, so I'm literally going to not have a home, not have a car. Like, what am I going to do? Right? But I've made it work, right? And me and my children, we've had somewhere to be every single night. You know, we've not went without anything. We've had everything. I've always been able to get everything that we need and to get us moved around to wherever we need to go. So it's, yeah, confirmation that, you know, if you're struggling or whatever, that you're going to make it through. Sometimes the divine, you know, it might not seem like that. Like, if somebody would have told me, like, you're having to give up all of this to better your life, there's been injustices, I would have been like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, no, like, so, yeah. So you got to let go of things to get replaced with better, right? Oh my gosh, I just realized the whole time I've been looking at this Empress on the bottom, and I was like, when do I want to talk about her? Because the bottom's like what you don't see coming. I'm like, well, let me get done with this story first, because I was getting a strong mother vibe, you know. She's feeding a baby there. That's why I was really feeling like to talk about a mothering energy, right? Taking care of your children, you know, and like, I was talking about the food and all that, but underneath that was the Emperor. So this is so beautiful, because what I'm getting at is I'm getting this energy at this lever is it's like, I feel you're heavily being watched by you bossing up and taking charge and control of your life, your children, your family, whatever this is for you. You're triggering in this Emperor, this counterpart energy. Maybe for some of you it took you walking away, going after what it is you truly love, right? Hierophant, you for some of you, you were in a karmic situation cycle. You had to say, enough is enough. I'm getting out of this situation. I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. Wow. You really don't see this coming. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups. I flip right to the Ace of Cups. True love. See, a lot of times chaos and conflict will happen around ways that we're not meant to build, right? Like, I've finally been realizing, like, I've been in this situation. I don't even like to say how long. Because it's like I ran into, like, every problem. I don't like to say that. It's just all, like, I had so much money saved up to get a car and to get a home. And then that had to just, it had to go, oh my gosh, because I'm in Florida and we barely made it through spring break. But we did, right? And there's been times it's been challenging and difficult, right? But, you know, gosh, I've been in this situation. This happened to us literally 3 days before Christmas. Yeah, and now you know when it is. So that's how long it's been. But I'm just like, why do I see it still keep running into blocks, right? Because I'm very stubborn at, like, no, the enemy's not going to win. But then realizing, you know, if Divine Source lets the enemy cause a lot of mayhem, chaos, and conflict, it's because you're trying to build where you're not supposed to be. There's somewhere else you're supposed to be, or it wouldn't be so challenging and so difficult. So for some of you, you had to let go of some things, right? If it's too challenging to build, something's got to change. Something's got to change. Hierophant with Ace of Cups. Some sort of tough lesson in love. That's what I'm getting. I did a reading yesterday about trauma bonds. Or was it this? I can't even remember. I haven't been sleeping very much because so much chaos has been. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it was last night. Trauma bond. versus twin flame. Or did I even label that right now that I think about it? I think I meant to say twin flame and or false flame because I was getting all of it. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm talking too much. Okay. The Lovers. There's... It's like I feel the love and the passion coming off this card. That's why I'm breathing. There's multiple lovers on this card. Multiple pairs. I'm looking at the apples and I'm thinking of Adam and Eve. I was recently reading something. It's interesting about Adam and Eve. One of the goddesses related to my new book, Goddess of Love Tarot. One of the cards I was getting was talking about one of the goddesses about the beginning of times of Adam and Eve and how Eve had taken an apple when she was leaving, having to leave the garden and eat Garden of Eden. I feel like it's pulling me back to the Goddess of Love because like I put it back in the box and I was like, I need to learn this deck, but it's an erotic tarot, so it's really around love and lost things like that. And I'm like, well, I want to do a reading, with that, so I was guided to this deck. It's really about finding that love from within because it's her. It's a big picture of a woman, but if you look, it's within layers. There's the trees there, and there's two lovers that are attached to the tree. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. Probably not. But there's a pair of lovers here. There's a pair of lovers here. So there's two pairs of lovers, but then there's her. She's holding one in her hand, and the other's like at the bottom of her wings. That's why I'm getting very much. And the lovers was about a choice. Talks about a choice. And so does the Two of Cups here. So there's definitely a choice of lovers. What fell out? I got messed up. Sometimes I get carried away, right? Three of Torches, because it already talks about Three of Torches. But I don't think it's out in this reading. On the table here. Strength card, Ace of Swords. Wow, she's getting bit by the lion. Here. This lion is tearing her up. Some of you could be in a situation where you're getting attacked or getting hurt. Because this lion is biting her. Yeah, and see the woman is standing on the Ace of Swords. You're finding it very hard to strategize and to communicate. Maybe because you're in a situation that scares you. She's feeling a little bit hopeless, right? Yeah, it's kind of the energy I've been feeling. It's like you can see those wands off of the distance, but you don't know how to get to them. It seems very challenging to get to it. She seems so little here. It's like all this is against me. I'm dealing with lions that are hurting me. What do I do? All right. All right. I think this eclipse energy, I'm starting to feel it coming in. I've been having weird, things with my vision, too. I mean, I guess not sleeping enough and my vitamins, probably a thing. Oh my goodness. All right. So, not having a full kitchen and things like that definitely affects how I cook and eat and things like that. All right. So, I'm just going to get into clarifying this. So slow me down. Let's clarify that Five of Swords. Keep me on point, swords. Justice. Oh, I've never seen the Justice card come out in this deck. Because this looks like a new card to me. Wow. Somebody is standing there. Somebody has went to Source. about this. Maybe you have. Maybe you've asked for smell to the person down there. You're being granted some justice. It's like it's looking at that sword too. Like I think they see that things have been unfair. And I think they see how difficult this is for you. Maybe you've tried to communicate what you want. And it's just someone's not listening, it's not working. Clarify the 5 of torches. King of torches. So you could be dealing with somebody that has fire placements. Doesn't have to be though, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody's very determined to take action. Maybe this is your energy. But no, I feel that this person is coming at this person that's being very guarded. Oh yeah, devil's in my hand. You have somebody that is working for the devil. Holding on to some dark energy, right? So that's why they're clashing with you. Oh, sorry guys. You put in a lot of work, 3 of Cups, and there's some sort of new pathway that's leading to a reconciliation, but it would require leaving this devil, this dark energy behind, because you can't merge these timelines. You're at a major change. I'm making a mess. I moved my desk around too so I could have some more room and energy and flow, and every so often I just get to where I just feel so uncomfortable, like I can't get a good flow of energy, I can't work. And it's kind of like the giving up feeling I've been getting, so I'm like, I need a new flow of energy. I probably should have lit some incense. Okay, alright, but yeah, this, look, devil and the moon. The universe. Something's happening with this devil. Something's, I'm hearing, extracting. Something's extracting this devil energy out. Wow. High Priestess. Ooh, you could feel this change coming. But I told you 6 of torches. Like, it's going to be seen. I feel it's already being seen what this devil is doing, and there's an ending to it. Divine has seen it. It's pulling it out. The death card flow. Again, this is closing out. What's this Princess of Torches? The morning. Now we have both. This is the morning after darkness, right? After all of that transformation. So, Princess of Torches. See, something is coming in that's going to be very beautiful and uplifting that's coming in after this dark night of the soul. Princess of Cups on top of that. Wow. This is young energy. I'm getting, this is new. 2 of Pentacles. There's going to be a choice to be made here. Star card. There's healing taking place here. After a healing, right? That's when the wish fulfillment comes in. So people will be like, the star, where's the star, right? But you have to heal for that star to come in. Star can't come in when you're all broken. 3 of Cups. For some of you, you're going to heal with this, all right? I've been corrected. Because for some of you, this choice that you need to make has to do with the celebration and coming together. So there could still be some, it could just be the wish fulfillment, but then the wish fulfillment's going to come in and heal you. I'm hearing that song, Sexual Healing. Okay. With the Passion and the Wands. Okay. Well, if you've never had a lover treat you right, to have a real lover come in and treat you right, that's going to do some healing, I bet. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, let's clear right Temperance reversed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 2 of Torches. This, felt to pull with the 8 of Cups. What? This is in my recent past position. Maybe you recently walked away from something. Could have pulled back your energy, and this could have been you creating these boundaries. Because sometimes when you hear like, oh, you walked away, and you might be like, you know what, I walked away for nothing. I'm still in the same damn place. It's not always like a physical walking away. It can be energetically. It can be pulling your energy back, you doing things differently. You know, it's like you do that first a lot of times. That's why I say when you just like affirm that you want change and you take actions, or whether you just write it down. I love to write things down and release and be like, I'm done with this. I'm done, universe. I'm releasing this. And new opportunities, please. Things like that. So, yeah. Oh my God, I can't talk about it. All right. It's not this reading, though. It's literally, I've been getting my energy depleted for me to try to stop me from doing readings. And those are more of the times that I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to let it stop me. So this path, this new doorway, this I feel already came in. But maybe you're too scared to open the door. Maybe you don't know how to open the door. Judgment's being called. If you don't make a decision, one's going to be made for you. One of them has to do with your legacy. Something that you desired from your past. We have 2 6s here. Interesting. I was getting something about 2 6s last night too, and I forgot what it was. I know it's something about alignment. So, in the universe. Universe is closing something out. Something is done because you're meant to move away from. See, you're leveling up. These swords are flipped down, and you're using those swords. These swords, this pain's leveling you up. You're being lifted. It's like those swords are being flipped upside down for you to use them as stairs. That is what the universe is going to be doing for you. They're going to make whatever situation happens, it's going to level you up. 6 of Torches. Wow. It's going to be seen, too. Maybe you guys are going to have just like a major leveling up. A major upgrade of some sort. Okay, we can go with that. 3 of Pentacles, because you got some people coming in for you. Wow. Queen of Cups. Alright, I have to finish this reading and go wake up. Alright, where was I? I'm done trying to keep these cards in order today. Hierophant. Divine is bringing in, oh my gosh. 4 of Wands, King of Cups. That's beautiful. That's happy. That's success. Structure, security, stability. It's where you can breathe, you can relax. Show me 3 of Pentacles again. Okay. Clarify the Princess of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. There's been a lot of strategy that's been put together towards somebody's work, business. And it's been seen. Somebody's work, someone's effort has been seen. And 9 of Cups. All it needed was someone to get into this energy, create space. And now Princess of Pentacles. There's all these princesses. There's all this young energy. There's something about that. All the princesses. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the prince. Oh, I keep saying all these princesses and princes. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is something very solid. 3 of Torches. It's just off at the distance. Wow, Ace of Cups. True love. Divine love. But see, ooh, 7 of Swords. For some of you, somebody was deceiving you. Lying to you, manipulating you. Yeah, there's the Prince of Swords. Knight of Swords. All these Knights and Swords. Fast-moving energy. Somebody could come in very fast and say some things, right? So maybe that 7 of Swords is for you to strategize on how to get to this love, right? Do it quietly. Do it meticulously. Yeah, it came right back out. They want you, whatever this is, to do it quickly. You know, don't tell people like, well, that's it. It's over. I'm leaving you tomorrow. I'm going to pack my bags tomorrow. No, literally, like, don't say anything. Like, pack your bags and go. Like, I don't often say that, but I'm getting, somebody was getting hurt here. And two, if you look, this Page of Swords, I don't have many that are like this deck, right? That are a little bit more devious. There's blood on the sword there. And if you look, he's touching that blood and the look on his face. It's just like, did I stab you enough? Should I go deeper? That's what, like, I get with this card. Someone's like, have I wounded you enough? Because it's like, it's only a little bit. It's a pretty big sword. It's just the tip of the sword. That's why I'm like, somebody needs to be careful, because the Seven of Swords is coming out. It's like, especially like if you're leaving to go towards a new lover, I wouldn't tell the other lover about it, right? Ten of Cups. It has to do with your happily ever after. Your family. Alright, I just flipped half the deck. I'm gonna quit. Alright, I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely like the video. That donates to me energetically. I feel your energy. You guys can comment, leave emojis. You can donate to my Cash App if you feel you want to send some donations my way. I love buying new decks and candles and incense and things like that with the donations. And that's it. Love and light to all of you. Bye, guys.